So I want to talk to you briefly about totem animals. So animals are the other consciousness, right? We're conscious of this 3D reality, and animals are as well, right? So when you look into Mark Booth, again, The Secret History of the World, he talks about first there was the Garden of Eden, and that was vegetable, and mineral is rock, and then you get to animal. That's us, right? So the other consciousness. So we're all we can communicate through the symbols, because all communication boils down to energy. So if you have felt very drawn to a particular animal all your life, that is your lifelong spirit animal. Mine are deer, dolphin, elephant. Those are and I guess cat by proxy. But anyway, and each of those animals has a certain energy. Black crow is another one. And that energy will talk to you about your spiritual challenges in this lifetime. And animal medicine, it gives you medicine, meaning if an animal just starts showing up in your life a lot, that means you're drawing that animal energy in, and that's a lesson totem. For example, I had a time when I had to really lay down some boundaries, and that was hard for me. And my apologies. And then blue jays showed up. I wasn't paying attention, and one morning I opened my door, and there was a spider web, and there was blue jay feathers. Wow, it's almost like it wasn't real now I'm thinking about it, but it was real. It was the blue jay feathers in the spider web. They were like, duh! And blue jay is about laying down boundaries. So it was, that's a good example of a totem. You can have a totem happen in one day, like if you're in meditation over something, and the other day I was in meditation over something. I was feeling sick, and I was asking for peace, and a white pigeon came and sat on the windowsill with me for a while. So that was a temporary totem. I find bird feathers at interesting times, and every time you find a feather, you can ask for a feather, and you'll get it. You'll get it within 24 hours of asking. Pretty sure. Yeah, you will. You'll find a feather, and you look at the bird that is attached to that feather and find out the totem meaning of that bird. For example, the most recent feather I found was an owl feather, and it had a lot of great meaning to it. I was very grateful. Okay. Also, you can dream about animals, and I've had very significant animal dreams in my life. They're highly symbolic, but they're very intense. And my friend actually just had a very intense animal totem dream the other night. Both of his parents have just died in the past month, and they showed up in his dream as animals. Very interesting. I don't think I should. Anyway, so that's the intro totems. So you can have your lifelong totem, animal medicine totem that shows up for a lesson or a message, and that can be any length of time. And you can have a dream totem, and if ever you need to borrow animal energy, like you're going into you're tense about an interview, which, by the way, you shouldn't be. It should be fun. And if you approach interviews that way when you're looking for jobs, it'll be a lot better. But my thoughts aren't clear enough on that right now to say that, but except to give you that old lady advice. It's really good advice. Oh, hi, Charlie. So I forgot. Animal totems. Going for an interview, you can call on the spirit animal. Like you can say tiger, spirit, tiger. And think about what it's like to be a tiger, and that energy can come with you on your interview. Okay, that's about enough of that. Here comes the cat. Pointless. 444.